Today in our Balavihar, we are celebrating Gita Jayanti. So what is Gita Jayanti? Jayanti means birthday. You know, you all know that. So this is the day, the most auspicious day when Lord Krishna gave out the Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. It comes in the Margashirsha month, I already told you, on the Ekadashi day, which also happens to be Vaikunta Ekadashi. So it's a double auspicious for all of us. Okay, now we will see what is the importance of Gita. Why is Bhagavad Gita so important for all of us? Because all our teachers, all our rishis, masters, sages, they all say, read the Bhagavad Gita, listen to Bhagavad Gita, understand the meaning of it, and put it into practice, whether it is small children or big elders. So what is the importance of Bhagavad Gita? We should know. Now, you all know the Mahabharata story, a little bit. So the Pandavas are there, 5 in number. They are very, very good. They follow the path of Dharma. And on the other hand, they have their cousins, the Kauravas, large in number, right? 100 brothers they were. But they were good or bad? Bad they were. So always, and also what did the Kauravas do? They took away the kingdom of the Pandavas, Indraprastha, sent them away to the forest in exile and said, after you come back, we will give it back to you. They already had Hastinapur with them. Dhritarashtra was the king. They took away Indraprastha also. See how greedy they were. And they said, after you come back from exile, Vanavasa, we will give it back to you. So the Pandavas went to the forest and then came back, asked for their kingdom. Duryodhana said, no, I won't give it back to you. But you promised to give? No. Why are you begging for the kingdom? You are all Kshatriyas, warriors, soldiers. Fight and take it. Krishna went, the eldest of the Pandavas, Yudhishthira, asked Krishna to go as a peace messenger, peace ambassador, Shanti Duta, and try to make peace with them. Nobody wants war, right? Who wants war? It's not nice to fight. Whether it is two countries, here it is not even two countries which are fighting. Cousins are fighting, cousin brothers are fighting. One army on this side, one army on the other side. How much of bloodshed will be there? How many people are going to lose their life, right? It's not at all nice to have a war. So Krishna went and tried to convince the Kauravas, but the Kauravas did not listen to Krishna. They said, no, let us meet on the battlefield. So day was fixed up. Kurukshetra was the battlefield. Pandavas came, Kauravas came. They had huge armies, but the army on the Kauravas side was bigger because they were in power, no? So many people were supporting them. And always more people will support the bad. Very few people will support good always. So also many other kings were there, neighboring kings. Some of them were supporting the Pandavas, some of them were supporting the Kauravas. So they all assembled on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. Right? And then Arjuna, that is our main character, hero of Bhagavad Gita. He also came in a chariot, and the chariot was driven. Chariot will always be driven by a charioteer. Driver will be there. Who was Arjuna's charioteer? Krishna. So we won't go into that story. He asked Krishna to become his charioteer. So Krishna became the driver of Arjuna's chariot. Arjuna was very confident. He was well trained in warfare. He knew everything. He is very confident with bow in his hand. He is standing in the chariot over there. Krishna is there in front on the driver's seat. All the horses are there. They are reined, right? The reins are in Krishna's hand. The war is about to start. At that time, what does Arjuna do? He tells Krishna, Krishna, you take my chariot in between the two armies. See how confident he is. A soldier must be confident, right? Right? Otherwise, he will not be able to fight. So he should be confident, courageous, brave. So Arjuna was all of that. And then he told Krishna, take my chariot, Krishna, in between the two armies. I want to see who all are there on the enemy side. Who all have come to fight along with those evil-minded Dhritarashtra's son. See how he is addressing his own cousins. Durbuddhi. Durbuddhi means wicked, they are evil, they are. Duryodhana and his brothers. I want to see who all have come in support of the Kauravas. So Krishna, what did he do? He drove the chariot in between the two armies, placed the chariot over there, and then he told Arjuna, see, you wanted to see who all are there in the enemy line? Now see. What did Arjuna do? He saw. What did he see? He saw so many people whom he knew, right? His own cousins are there on that side. His teacher, Dronacharya, is there. Kripacharya is there. Bhishma Pitamaha is there. Bhishma Pitamaha brought up all these children, educated them. So all people known are there on that side. On this side also, he knows both sides. And also the army on the Kaurava side was larger than the army on the Pandava side. Something happened to Arjuna. What happened? Exactly what happens to us also. Examination has come. We have studied very well, right? For the examination, revise, re-revise, again revise everything. And then on the examination day, we go to the examination, we go to school. Mummy has come or daddy has come to drop you over there. So you have to enter the examination room, right? When the time starts, question paper will be given and you have to read the questions and answer over there. And suddenly you are very confident. Everything studied? Yes, I have studied. Very confident, very confident. Any question comes, I can answer, I can handle. Like that you are. Suddenly what happens to many of us? What happens suddenly we feel very, very nervous. We feel very, very scared. We become very, very anxious. I don't think, Mommy, I can write the examination today. What happened to you? You were so confident. I don't know, I was confident at home. But when I came over here, I don't know, I'm feeling somewhat inside. What are you feeling? I can't tell you, but I'm feeling very, very strange. Nervous I'm feeling. I don't think I can handle the examination. I don't think I can write the examination. I don't think I will pass also. But you are coming first in class. Never mind, Mommy, let somebody else come first. It's okay. But today, you please take me back home. Let's go back home. Will any of us say that? Well, Arjuna did it. He told Krishna, take back the chariot. Let us go back home. See, I don't want to fight. Why? They are all so powerful there and also known people. How can I kill them? Suddenly he started talking about Papa, Punya, good, bad. Till now he never thought of good and bad. He never thought Papa will come if I kill the enemies. Till now. On the battlefield where everybody is ready to fight over there, suddenly he is thinking, oh, Papa will come to me, Krishna. And then I'll go to Naraka, hell over there. And they are very strong. Suddenly we don't know what happened to him. He said, Krishna, I want to go back. He became very pale. You know, when you get fever, you become very pale, dull. Your face will not be bright. So he became very pale. He started sweating. In the examination it happens. When we hold the pen, when the student holds the pen will slip off from the hand. Pencil will slip off from the hand. Why? Sweating. I can't hold the pen in my hand or the pencil in my hand. I am shivering. I am trembling. Chakkar is coming. I can't see anything in front of me. Question paper is there. I can't read it. Some children faint also in class. That is what happened exactly to Arjuna. He said, I am feeling very feverish. Chakkar is coming. I can't see anything in front of me. Krishna, I don't think I can fight the war. Much better let them, even if they kill me, it's okay, he says. Look at him, Arjuna. Even if the enemy, the people on the enemy side kill me, it's okay, fine. But I'm not going to fight. His bow has slipped off from his hand. And suddenly he collapsed. How they faint? When somebody faints, they'll just collapse onto the ground. He's collapsed on the floor of the chariot. And he said, I don't want to fight. It's like saying, I don't want to write the examination or the test. Mummy, please take me back home. Go into the room. No, I can't even walk. I'm feeling so weak. I want to come back. I want to go back home. That is Arjuna's situation over there. What should Krishna do? Should he take him back? Okay, Arjuna, let us all go back home. No. Will your mother say, okay, come, let's go back home? You don't need to write the examination. Never mind. Even if you are in the same standard 1 more year, never mind. No. You have to write the exam and go to the next standard, right? Nobody wants to stay in the same standard over there. You have to move forward. But Arjuna doesn't want to fight. He wants to go away. Krishna tries to tell him, no, it's wrong. You should not do like this. You should not become weak like this. He says, no, I want to go. So one big argument is there. Entire chapter 1 of the Bhagavad Gita. Arjuna says to Krishna, I don't want to fight because of this. I don't want to fight because of this. I don't want to fight because of this. So many reasons he gives. Simply. Just when you don't want to write the exam, you will say, no, headache, stomach ache, this ache, that ache. I want to go back home. I left my pencil box at home. Pencil box is there, inside the bag. Simply, pencil box I left at home. Mummy will go back home. So all sorts of excuses he gives. Who gives? Arjuna gives. To whom? Krishna. But Krishna will not leave him. So after all this, now after all the excuses, no more excuses to give. Arjuna simply becomes silent over there. He also realizes, I gave so many excuses, Krishna did not support him. If Krishna had supported, he would have given even more excuses. Krishna doesn't support him at all. Then he knows, finally, nothing else to say. All that he wants to say, he has finished saying. Then he realizes and says, Krishna, I am totally confused. I don't know why I am confused, but I am confused. I don't know what is right, I don't know what is wrong. That's the problem for all of us. For most of us. We don't know what is right, we don't know what is wrong. We do not know what to do, we do not know what not to do. What should I do? We do not know. What should I not do? We do not know. Somebody should tell us what to do and what not to do. So he says, I do not know what to do. I am totally confused. Now Krishna, I have become your disciple, Shishya. I have become your student now. You please consider me as your student and tell me what to do. See, even after all of that, Arjuna realizes that's the plus point over there in the Bhagavad Gita. He doesn't still try to convince Krishna, let us go, let us go, let us go. After all the excuses that he gives, somewhere he realizes he is wrong and that he has got confused. So then sometimes when we are on the wrong, we are confused. We don't want to say we are confused. Yes, I know everything. Who are you to tell me? Then Bhagavad Gita won't work for us. Bhagavad Gita will work for us only when we realize we are wrong and we are confused and we need somebody who knows to guide us. That's the plus point over there. So even like Arjuna, even if we say, let's go back home, I don't want to write the exam, I don't want to take part in the competition, I don't want to take part in the sports field, you've given your name, you have practiced everything all right. So all of that is there, but still some point of time, if you can just sit and think, I think I've done something wrong, somewhere I'm confused, that's all. I need somebody to guide me. Somebody will come and guide us. If we don't have it, Bhagavad Gita is the best guide for us. So therefore Arjuna, what does he do? He tells Krishna, I am totally confused, I have become your student over now, you please guide me. I have completely surrendered onto you. You please guide me. Whatever you say, I will do. Then that means there is still chance for us. I don't know why I am feeling like that, Mummy. You please tell me what I should do. Then mother will guide you, or your father will guide you, or somebody elder will guide you, your teacher will guide you. But you should be available for guidance. Arjuna was available for guidance. Then starts the Bhagavad Gita. Krishna starts teaching Arjuna from that point onwards. What does he teach? Now there are 700 verses. We can't go through it all. So simple, if somebody asks you, what is there in the Gita, Bhagavad Gita? By the way, Bhagavad Gita comes in the Mahabharata. You've heard of Mahabharata, right? Have you heard? Yes or no? Mahabharata. Who wrote Mahabharata? Veda Vyasa. So in the middle of the Mahabharata comes the Bhagavad Gita. So if somebody asks, how many verses are there in the Bhagavad Gita? There are 700 verses. What is the Gita talking about? Can you please tell me in one sentence or in two sentences, what is the Bhagavad Gita trying to teach me? What can I learn from Bhagavad Gita? If somebody asks, 700 verses, how to now, talk about all the the teaching of all the 700 verses? It's not possible. But then, so beautifully, see, Vyasa Bhagavan has written Bhagavad Gita, 700 verses. How many chapters are there? 18 chapters are there. So, first chapter, first verse, first line, first word. First chapter, first verse, first line, first word is Dharma. Last chapter, 18th chapter, last verse, last line, last word. I am repeating, 18th chapter, last verse, last line, last word, Mama. So take out both the words, first word and the last word. If we take it out and put them together, it will become Dharma Mama. It will become what? Dharma Mama. We can reverse them, interchange them. We can put this word on this side and this word on the other side. It becomes Mama Dharma. What does it become?
Mama Dharma.
Very good. Mama means mine. Mine. We say, no, this is my book. This is my pencil box. This is my bag. Mine. Mama. Mama means mine. Mine. Dharma is a very big, it's very difficult to explain it out to you. The meaning, simple I will tell you. What is Dharma? Normally we say duties and responsibilities. In this time, anytime, in this time, in this place, in this situation, whatever is happening, event, what should I be doing is my Dharma. Simple it is. At home, whatever time you are spending at home, in your home, in that place, in the situation, whether it is in the hall or whether it is in the kitchen, because you will be running around the whole house, right? What should you be doing? You are what? Your parents, your children, right? So how to be a good child to your parents in your home becomes your Dharma. When you go to school, time is different, right? Place is different, right? So in that time, school time. In that place, school, classroom. What should you do? What are your duties and responsibilities? Is called your Dharma. So at home, your child Dharma you will do. When you go to school, you become a student, right? You will have to do your student Dharma. When you are cycling and going on the road, all of you know how to ride on the cycle, right? So in that place, which place on the road, in that time, evening time maybe 5 to 5:30, what are you doing? You are riding your cycle. You should do the Dharma of a cyclist. Means you must follow the rules. You should go on which side? Left side or right side?
Left side.
And on the extreme side, fast or slow. See, all those things become your Dharma. It's my cycle, it's my road is there in front of my house. I'll go anyway. Right side, left side, doesn't matter. I will go fast. No, that's not your Dharma. So when you are riding the cycle and going over there on the road, you should do your Dharma as a cyclist. Your Dharma is changing, no? At home, your Dharma is different. In the classroom, your Dharma is different. On the road, when you are riding your cycle, your Dharma is different. On the playground, all of us have playtime. One period will be there where you go to the playground in school and then you play. Sports will be there. whatever be the sport. So that time in that place, is the playground the same as classroom? Is it the same? What you do in the classroom, will you do in the playground? No. What you do in the playground, you will not do in the classroom. Playground, you are jumping around. In the classroom, will you jump from chair to chair? No. You are not supposed to do that. So there in the playground, in that time, playtime, in that place called playground, school playground, whatever you have to do, you must do. That becomes your little duty, your dharma when you are on the playground. See how the dharma keeps on changing? When you are eating, simple it is. It's not at all complicated. When we are eating our breakfast, when we are eating our lunch, or when we are eating our dinner, in that time, breakfast time, lunch time, dinner time, in that place, you can't eat wherever you want. Nowadays we are doing that, no? Take the plate and go and sit in front of the TV. Or take the plate, go to our room. Where we must be eating our lunch, breakfast, dinner, there is a place for it. So in that place, in that time, you must eat. Table manners is there, right? Eating manners is there. Not only now we have been given in school and all, no. Our elders, great-grandfathers, grandfathers, there were beautiful set of rules, do's and don'ts. How we should eat, how we should sit, where the plate should be, how the food must be served, how we should eat, when to get up and go after eating. All that we have forgotten now. How we should eat with the fingers, no spoon, fork and all that. See, there is a table manners is also there. We call it now table manners. All that was there long before. How to sit also. I think I have already told you what is the advantage of sitting like this for anything, studying or eating. That's why in the Balavihar class we make you sit like this. No sitting on chair. Good for us. So that becomes our dharma. So when you are eating food, you must follow that dharma. So that dharma keeps on changing. Whose dharma is it? Is it somebody's dharma or my dharma? For each one of us, what should we say? It is my dharma. My dharma means mama dharma. For that is for children, elders also. You are students, but the teacher is there in class, no? So in that time, whatever time, 9 to 10, 10 to 11, 11 to 12, periods are there, no? Different maths is there, science is there, social studies is there, different teachers come and teach and go. So in that time, in that place, in the classroom, on the platform, can you go on the platform near the board? No. You have to sit where you are supposed to be sitting. Teacher comes, can the teacher come over there where you are sitting? No. She has to stand on the platform, she or he. So in that place, in that time, whatever the teacher should be doing, she should be doing. What should she be doing in the classroom? Teaching. Right? She can't bring her friend over there and say, children open the book, read paragraph 1 and she is talking with somebody. Take friend also to school. They have come from some other place, out of station. She has come. Take the friend also to school and give some assignment to the children over there and sit and chit chat with the friend. Is that the teacher dharma? No. See, all of us have to do our dharma. Parents have to do their dharma as parents. Children have to do their dharma as children. We all children have to do our dharma. Elders have to do their dharma. Similarly, everybody. In the office, the boss has to do his dharma, whoever it, managing director, CEO, and those are all working under him, they have to do their dharma. Everybody has to do their dharma. When we go to the market, we become a customer. We have gone there to buy vegetables, fruits, anything. We must do our dharma of a customer there. There are some rules and regulations for that. And the one who is, selling the products, whether it is fruits, vegetables, whatever it is, they must do their dharma. See, all of us therefore must do what? Do our dharma. So nobody should say, you do your dharma. Bhagavad Gita is not saying you do your dharma. Bhagavad Gita is telling us you do your dharma. My dharma it is. So in between these two words, dharma and mama, 700 verses are there. So all that the Bhagavad Gita is teaching us is, what is it teaching us? Mama dharma. In any place, in any time, in any situation, whether it is sports field, whether it is examination time, test time, or any class, science class, whatever it is, or at home, anywhere, it's just telling us what we should be doing. What we should be doing as a good person, not bad. Bhagavad Gita is teaching us what we are expected to do so that we become good children in school, then good students, youngsters in college. Afterwards you will all become citizens, right? You will also be able to vote. So citizens of this country, if we want to become good citizens of the country, first of all we should become good youth, good children. Magic will not happen. Bad children suddenly become good. Not possible. If it has happened, then we have learnt our lesson the hard way. So slowly we must build up ourselves with values. Do our dharma if all of us do our dharma, Rama Rajya right now. Because all of us are doing our dharma. If all of us are doing dharma, nobody is doing adharma, right? Then automatically the house becomes like a heaven. Swarga it will become. All of us are doing our dharma. Everybody is following what they are supposed to do in the house. Everything will be shanti, 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 peace. So in the house everything will be all right. In the community everything will be all right. Area, extension, everything will be all right. District will be all right. State will be all right. Country will be all right. Countries also will be all right. That is what is called as golden period. So therefore the Bhagavad Gita is not talking only to a soldier, because Krishna taught the Gita to whom? Arjuna. Arjuna was a warrior, soldier. No. Through Arjuna he is telling all of us, Arjuna must do his dharma. In that time, in that place called Kurukshetra, at war time, what should Arjuna be doing? Fighting. He should not think of, will I lose? Will I win? Will victory come to me? Or will it be a disaster and a failure? No. He just has to do what he has to do. That's it. Leave the result. Result will come when you do well. Examination is there, no? Result will come afterward. But for a good result, what should you do? You should write the examination properly. If you don't write the examination properly, if you start thinking of the result now only, question paper is there, answer paper is there, and suddenly you start thinking about result. I do not know whether I'll get 95. Last time I got 95 and 98. This time also I want not 98, 100 I want. You're thinking about that when you're supposed to be writing the exam. Time is going. If you start thinking about that when you're supposed to be writing the exam, will you get 100?
No.
Because your mind gone somewhere. You're thinking of something else. And you become very tensed up, nervous. Why? I don't know whether I'll get 100. I don't know whether I'll get 100. He will get, she will get. Last time I got, my teacher said so nice, good things about me. If you start thinking of all that, where will the time be for you to write the exam? So what should you do? Concentrate over there. Do what you're supposed to do. That's all. Any place, any time, anywhere, what we are supposed to do, we should do with full attention, concentration, focusing. We should. Then the result automatically will come. Right? The result will automatically come. That's what Krishna is teaching Arjuna over there. You do your work. You do your work. Do whatever you're supposed to do. How should we do it? As best as we can or otherwise? As best as we can. We should do whatever is. And if you want to do as best as you can, you should have prepared also, right? I'm taking the example of the examination only. To do as best as you can, to write as best as you can, you should have prepared solid. revision, thorough revision. So you have to prepare and then go face the exam, face the test, face the competition or the games, sports, whatever it is, and give your best. Don't think about the result when you are writing the exam or when you are on the sports field. At that point of time, you should not be thinking about it. Give your best. If you are giving your best, automatically you are following your Dharma, Mama Dharma. Then result automatically will come. If you have given your best, if you have studied properly and done your best, written properly, result has to come. Nobody can take away the result from us. That's what Krishna is teaching whom? Arjuna on the battlefield. Right? So the whole thing is that. All that Krishna is teaching him is the simple Mama Dharma, Mama Dharma. So therefore Bhagavad Gita holds good for all of us. Not only for that warrior, soldier called Arjuna. For all of us, Bhagavad. Why? We want to do our best. And to do our best, we should have put in effort. How to put the effort, how we should be, how we should write an exam, or how we should play the game if it is a sports field. Everything is there. And finally, the result also will come. Everything has been taken care of, good results have to come. This advice to Arjuna, which Krishna gave, the entire advice is called as Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavan is giving it out to Arjuna. Therefore, it is called as Bhagavad Gita. And after all that, Arjuna realizes that he was wrong, and now Krishna has guided him properly, so beautifully. Now he is ready to do whatever he is supposed to do. What is Arjuna supposed to do now? Fight well. Should he think of the result? No. End? What will happen? Whether they will win the battle or lose the battle? No, he is not supposed to think about. So Krishna asks afterwards, have you understood everything, Arjuna? Confusion gone? You were confused. You didn't know what to do, what not to do. Have you understood everything? Do you have any more doubts? No, he says. He says no. Have you understood everything? Arjuna says, yes, Krishna, I have. And Krishna says, if you have understood, do whatever you want. Look at the freedom given. If you have understood me, now I am giving you the freedom. Do whatever you want. Now Arjuna will not run away. Earlier he wanted to run away from the battlefield. Now Krishna is saying, I have told you everything. I have guided you. Now you take the decision. You want to run away now? Run away if you want. He says, do whatever you want. Arjuna will not run away. Arjuna says, I have understood everything, confusion gone, everything gone, I am very clear what to do, what not to do. Krishna, whatever you say, I will do. He says, at the end of the Gita, whatever you say, Krishna, I will do. If we also learn to say, whatever you say, Mummy, I will do, Amma, I will do. Whatever you say, Appa, I will do. Or grandparent, elder, whatever you say, ma'am, I will do. Why? They all will never advise us wrong. Then our life will get taken care of. Slowly, slowly we will progress. So this is, in short, what the Bhagavad Gita is trying to teach us. And what is the essence of the Bhagavad Gita? I made it very, very simple. All the elders sitting over here, parents, I made it very simple for the children. There is even more to it.